files of life representing infinity. It is fascinating because you can look at reincarnation, the Akashic records, retribution, heaven, earth, rebirth, resurrection of the dead. You can look at all the information as files of lives. You have the past, that which has been lived, and then you have the future, that which is yet to come. And that is like based on this accounting system. The past keep on creating the future, and then you have the living being that is trapped in all of this, looking for a way to end the merciless repetition of the files that is based on the past repeating itself in the future infinitely, over and over again, seemingly life after life exactly the same, just the picture changing, everything else, the complete experience, remaining the same. That's the nature of infinity. Infinity is a line stretched out where you have a past and you have a future. And in that past and future, you have the past connecting to the future and the future connecting and being based on the past. So the two is always together. And then you have the now, which is the result, obviously, of the past, and then the desire of the future and your attempt to break from this line that ties you, that entice you, that keep you convicted in your convictions, because your convictions are based on your past experiences. And you can say, I experience it, therefore it must be true. And therefore it becomes the future. So you can prove to yourself that you were true in what you experienced, until eventually you start realizing, but that's not really what I want to experience. I actually caused it myself. I became the creator. I may not have been the original creator, but I accepted it as my experience, and the moment I accepted it, I became the creator. And there you're stuck in this infinite line. You can't see the beginning because it's somewhere in the past, but you can calculate that there must have been a beginning. You can't see the future because that's yet to come, but you can calculate what the future will be. And you are the one that is here in the present now, where you are trying to win. You are seeking to be victorious, seeking to have a better future, without understanding that because you're not considering all the files, all the accounting that will be necessary, because you're not considering all the information, just like in a money system we have in the world, where they're not considering all the information, just that information that gives them the power to manipulate, and therefore the individual do exactly the same. You're not considering all the information. You're not self-honest. You're not considering what is the makeup. And therefore you start to make up your own story, like advertising, like consumerism, and you start to turn a blind eye to reality. You make up your own reality and put up all the nice experiences as the key on how to control the outcome, like using love. It's everywhere in the way you consume, because that justifies your consumption. It justifies your experience. And there you go, reincarnating life after life, which is now day after day. Every day is a complete life. It's a file of information based on yesterday. You can predict what's going to happen tomorrow because you remember yesterday. You said yes to it. That's why it was yesterday. Tomorrow you're going to have to borrow again, because It's not your power. You are subject to forces that you refuse to confront to bring an end to the cycles of damnation. That's damming up emotionally. The energy is damming up. You are not able to live all the desires you would like to live because you're only here breath by breath. But you want to hang on to it. You want to keep it. You want to save it because that way you're saved. You want to have power over it. You want to have control. You want to be the boss. You want to be the winner. And so you're stuck in a file, repeating itself. Every day you add something to this file, and you keep on counting the days, because your days are numbered, knowing feverishly you're going to die, that there is this line, this end to it all. And you don't want this end to come because there is so much you've missed. But if you look back, you can't find any value in anything you've ever done. The only thing that you find is that somehow you've been losing all along. It's as if you've been in an illusion streak, an illusion. You keep on losing. What is it that you don't get? Is this infinity real? Is this past and future really yours? Is there no other way? There must be another way, isn't it? But you just can't get it because you're not willing to be self-honest, not willing to consider that you're the one that is giving this to you, so therefore you're the one that must forgive yourself. Stop it. End it. You are the one that requires self-forgiveness. And you're only going to be able to do it when you become self-honest. And you'll stop blaming others for your experience, for what you believe to be your life and your right. If you can't give it to everyone, you can't have it. Haven't you noticed? So, take out the files and investigate your life. Look at the past and see what you have accumulated. Do accounting so that you can see, but be a good accountant. One that count with self-honesty, not one that use all kinds of stealth methods to hide the truth. Get to the real truth, your real truth. The real truth in this world of every human being, every animal, every plant. The truth about what is going on. Because only when the truth is here, when we have self-honesty, will you have the foundation from which to change this process. It will always accumulate. Therefore, accumulate what's best for all. Investigate an equal money system. Investigate self-forgiveness and self-honesty at Destiny, at the forums. There are free support. And if you are ready to participate and contribute so that we can account and accumulate sufficient power to stop this mess, then join us at the DestiniIProcess.com.